Hey guys, it's Shakelight. I thought I would do a newer character that I'm not so familiar with, so we're looking at doing Junker Queen today, so I hope I don't screw this up. We'll just start off with Scattergun. Junker Queen's primary weapon is a shotgun with spread shot, good for close to mid-range. It's got 6 shots. So moving on, one of the big things to know about Junker Queen is that all of her melee attacks and abilities trigger a bleed on targets, which also heal Junker Queen for the damage done. So we'll move into Jagged Blade first. Jagged Blade, Junker Queen throws her knife, affectionately known as Gracie. If it hits the target, it does damage and triggers a bleed. Junker Queen can trigger this ability again to pull the blade from the target, which also pulls the target in Junker Queen's direction. You could also use this directional pull in a clever way to pull enemies into a pit or off map, similar to Roadhog. If the blade hits an enemy on the way back to Junker Queen, it triggers a bleed on that target as well. Remember that if you melee attack while your blade is in an enemy or off of your person, you are only punching and thus not triggering the self-heal like you normally would if the knife was in your possession. Carnage is a melee swipe with an axe that damages all enemies in a cone in front of you and triggers the bleed as well. Commanding Shout increases movement speed and provides a bit of health to yourself and allies. Long cooldown. Rampage is Junker Queen's ultimate. Basically, she spins up her weapon and then lunges forward about 25 meters, triggering a bleed on all enemies in a straight line and preventing healing on those enemies for several seconds. Junker Queen is a unique style of tank that centers around bleeding enemies and subsequently healing from it. She doesn't have the same mobility as tanks like Winston, D.Va, or Doomfist, but has some survivability if you make sure to keep damage output up to keep the self-healing up. Basically, she's a good time. I hope you liked the video. Please take care of yourselves out there. Shake lights out.